Hello everyone, welcome to our module on the cells of the nervous system. Today we'll be diving deep into the 5 key cell types that keep our nervous system functioning. The most famous of these are the neurons, the electrical messengers of the body, but there are other vital cell types that work behind the scenes to support these neurons. Let's take a closer look at all of them. First up are the neurons, the main communicators in the nervous system. Neurons are unique because they can send electrical signals throughout the body, allowing us to move, think, and react. A typical neuron has a cell body which houses the nucleus, and from this cell body, small projections called dendrites extend outward. These dendrites receive electrical signals from other neurons. Then, there's a long extension called the axon that carries the signal away from the cell body to the axon terminals, which pass the signal on to other neurons or target cells. You'll notice that the axon is often covered by a fatty layer called the myelin sheath, which acts like insulation, speeding up the transmission of electrical signals. The myelin sheath has small gaps called nodes of Ranvier, which help these signals jump along the axon more quickly, making communication fast and efficient. Next, let's introduce the supporting cast, the glial cells. These cells are often called the glue of the nervous system because they support, nourish, and protect neurons. There are several types of glial cells, and each has a special role. Astrocytes are the caretakers of the central nervous system. They have a star-shaped appearance and do a bit of everything. They clean up excess neurotransmitters, help form the blood-brain barrier, and even respond to injuries by multiplying and forming scar tissue. If you ever hear the term igliosis, it refers to the proliferation and hypertrophy of glial cells, particularly astrocytes, in response to injury. Astrocytes have a special protein marker called GFAP, or glial fibrillary acidic protein, which makes them easy to identify under a microscope. This protein is also a telltale sign in certain tumors known as astrocytomas, which often arise in the cerebellum of children. Next are the microglia, the defenders of the central nervous system. These cells act like the brain's immune system. They identify and engulf pathogens, dead cells, and debris. When there's an injury or infection, microglia spring into action, proliferating and transforming into larger cells that help clean up the mess. One interesting fact is that the HIV virus can hide within microglia, which contributes to chronic HIV encephalitis in affected individuals. It's a reminder of just how crucial microglia are in maintaining a healthy brain. Oligodendrocytes and Schwann cells are the myelin makers of the nervous system, but they operate in different areas. Oligodendrocytes are found in the central nervous system and can wrap multiple axons at once, providing a protective myelin sheath. In contrast, Schwann cells work in the peripheral nervous system and wrap around just one axon at a time. This myelin sheath is essential for speeding up the transmission of electrical signals along the axon through a process called saltatory conduction. Myelin is like the insulation around an electrical wire. It allows the action potentials, or electrical signals, to jump from one node of Ranvier to the next, dramatically increasing the speed and efficiency of signal transmission. Without myelin, electrical signals would be slow, and communication between neurons would be sluggish. Neurons communicate using electrical impulses called action potentials. At rest, a neuron has a voltage of around -70 millivolts, meaning it's negatively charged inside relative to the outside. When stimulated, sodium channels open, allowing sodium ions to rush into the cell, causing depolarization. The cell's voltage rises, reaching a threshold around -55 millivolts, and the neuron fires. Afterward, potassium channels open, allowing potassium ions to leave, which brings the voltage back down. This is called repolarization. The whole process takes just a few milliseconds, but it's crucial for transmitting information rapidly across the nervous system. Understanding these processes has important clinical implications. For example, certain toxins like tetrodotoxin from pufferfish can block sodium channels, preventing neurons from firing action potentials. This can lead to symptoms like muscle weakness, paralysis, and even death if not treated promptly. Nerve fibers vary in size and myelination. The largest, fastest fibers are the A-alpha fibers, which carry motor signals and proprioceptive information. Smaller, slower fibers like A-delta and C fibers carry pain and temperature signals. The level of myelination affects how quickly signals travel, and this difference is why you might feel sharp pain first, followed by a dull ache. Alright, to sum it up, neurons are the communication experts of the nervous system, while glial cells support and protect them. Myelin ensures rapid signal transmission, and action potentials allow for quick communication. Together, these cells make up the incredible machinery of the nervous system. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the cells of the nervous system, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out King of the Curve for more engaging content. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious.